Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be teaching you on how to make some UGC items. Here I'm in Blender and I have imported the R15 morph or R15 avatar or whatever you may say. After you have done that, you can go ahead and get started. So let's make a egg first, a Easter egg. Let's import a icosphere. So Shift A and then you can select the icosphere. Then you go to the bottom left and you can pump up the subdivisions a bit. Then you can scale it to match the head, to fit the head of your R15 dummy. You can align it to the center, move it up a bit, GZ, move it down a bit, scale it, SX, GZ, go into solid mode. Then here I'm basically aligning it so it fits the head. You can do however you want. I'm going to face select mode. Let's remove some vertices or some faces from the fronts actually. So it like becomes a helmet, if you get what I mean. Does this look good? Yeah, let's move it down a bit. I should we have let's try it without the spikes. No, it does not fit without the spikes. Alright, let's go into cavity. Let's choose matte cap. Here we have it. You can try to scale it down a bit. I'm using proportional editing. You can use that too. Proportional editing you can open with the press of O. Here's how it looks. Now, when you go into material preview, if you have imported the other dummy, you will see this. So now you can go down to blend mode and select opaque, or whatever it's called. Then it fixes it. Here I'm just aligning the egg so it fits, just rotating a bit using proportional editing. I mean, you can design your UGC item however you want. This is just a basic egg I'm doing for the tutorial. Now let's add some colors. You go into base color, you open, and then you can select whatever color you have. I have a color palette, so I'm going to be opening that. Then you go over to the UV tab and you get the color palette on the UV tab as well. Now you can select the faces you want to color. Let me make this a bit rainbow. Yeah, let me select those faces. Well, yeah, just like so. Let me select those faces like that. Now I can press U and choose project from view. Here I have the colors. We can select the color. Let's go with the red or orange or red. Yeah, that fits good. Now let's select the upper part. There we go. Let's select two this time, like so. There we have the faces. Let's go back to material preview and U to project from view. Scale it down. Choose the color that we want. No, that does not look good. Let's go with blue. Yeah, blue looks good. Now let's select the different layer. So essentially, we're just doing the same thing. So project from view, scale it down, move it to the color that you want. Let's go with green. Now let's select another layer, just like so. Let's project from view, move it down to the color that we want. Let's select the whole top, project from view, scale it down to the color that we want, and there we have. Now let's solidify it, so when we upload it to Roblox, it won't have inverted faces. There we have it, like so. You want to rotate it a bit so the spikes aren't hitting the face. Uh, let's rotate this one as well, just like so. Move it back a bit, just like that. Yeah, that looks good. Right, let's move it down. I think that looks very good. Now we can make another UGC item. Let's make another one. What should we make this time? Yeah, we can make a hat. Yeah, let's start off with a cylinder. Scale it down. Scale it down to fit the head. Move it along the x-axis. Move it along the y-axis. Let's see. Just like so. Let's extrude it a bit. E to extrude. Is to scale? No, that's not right. Yeah, let's make a candle. Yeah, we can make a candle. Well, let's scale it down a bit. X, E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude. Now for the candle, we need some triangles on the face. So let's use the knife tool. Here I'm just using the knife tool to connect the vertices, just like so. You can do the same. Let's do it for all of the faces. One, two, three, four. And now let's do it horizontally as well. So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we have it. Now we can use proportional editing to move it along. You press O and then you can move it along just like that. You see how it's creating some waves just for the candle, just like so. There we have it. Just like that. G and Z. Let's move this one down a bit. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's make some drip dripping candles as well, or dripping wax. We have created a loop cut. We're going to select the faces and press E and S. So E to extrude, S to scale. Now you can see that it has created a layer. Now you can extrude this one down, just like so. Now you can select some of it and use proportional editing as well to move it down a bit, just so it feels like it's dripping. There you have it. Let's do it with some here as well, like so. Yeah, this looks fine. Um, how does this? Okay, let's make the top part of the candle then. Let's E to extrude. Let's make another loop cut there. Select some vertices, move it down a bit. Move some down, just like that. Just so it adds a bit of character and it's not too plain. It looks a bit too big. Let's scale it down a bit. Go into wireframe, S to scale, G to move down, just like so. There you have it. Now we can shade it smooth. We can auto smooth. Yeah, I forgot to shade smooth the other thing as well. Let me shade smooth this one. Shade smooth and auto smooth. There we have our egg. It looks much better now. Yeah, there we have it. Looks much better. Alright. After we have done that, we can go ahead and color it. So go back to your UV editing tab and put in the same color palette that you put in the egg. So we go into image texture and color palette. The reason we're using image texture is because Roblox, when you import from Blender to Roblox, only image texture works, not the Blender default colors. So yeah, let me just select the faces on the top. Let me select the drippy parts. Yeah, let me just make the drip first, just like so. There we have it. Now we can press U and project from view. We can scale it down and select the color. Go with a yellow candle. Let's select yellow for these ones as well. Just like so. Project from view. Scale it down and select yellow. Just like so. Or a darker yellow. No, it doesn't fit. Let's just go with the plain yellow. Now for the top part, we're going to make this one white. So let's select the faces there. Just like so. Just like that. Now let's press U and project from view. There we go. Let's move it around. Let's go with white, just like that. Let's fix these faces up as well, so move them to white. Let's check, let's fix these faces first. Yeah, move them to yellow. Yeah, I'm just fixing my mesh here. You can fix around, mess with your colors, make it whatever color you want. Let me fix these as well. Just like so, move them to white. And there we go. Let's what can we add? Yeah, let's add some drippy effects near the head as well. So use proportional editing, then move it down a bit, just like so. So it seems like a candle is dripping, like that, just like so. G and Z, just like that. Then G and Z, just like that. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the only thing you have left to do is to export it into Roblox Studio or render it in. Will be rendering mine. So I have a plane. Let me just fix this. You can do however you want. Here I'm moving with the plane. This is time lapse. I'm basically just moving the camera around, moving the light around, just so it fits, just so it makes a good render, I guess. So just mess with the colors, yeah. Just move the camera around just to get that. You can do this exactly how I did it. Just follow along with my steps. Here we have it, guys.